So, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Got to talk about this because we got to start being more focused on being real, being realer. And for some people, yeah, being real. Um, it's not always about what's said, more so than it's about who said it. It's not always about what's done as it is so much about who does it. So what are you talking about, Karina? What do you mean? Where are you going with this? I'm saying that people are really strange. You got to watch them because there are things that two different people can say, and one say the exact same thing. They can say the exact same thing, but one person will be totally rejected for what they said, or dismissed or ignored or condemned for what they said, and the other person will be accepted, praised, exalted, lifted up for what they said. And they said the same thing. Same with an action. Somebody will do something, and everybody else, who cares? Then somebody else will do it, and it's the greatest thing ever. Everybody hollering and screaming and going crazy. And don't get me wrong, when it comes to saying and doing, there are ways that a thing can be done by one person that might be a little better than how the other person did it. I get that part. There are ways that a person can say a thing that it goes over better than how another person says it. I get that part. But I'm talking about when the playing field is leveled in terms of delivery and in terms of presentation. Um, I give you an example. I have seen shows before. I've seen concerts before where an unknown artist, nobody in the crowd knows this guy, gets on stage and is absolutely just going off. Beautiful performance, delivery on point, just killing it on stage, well prepared, articulate, projecting, dope content, music sounding great. I mean, he just had it all together. And the crowd looking at him like this, walking around, not paying attention to him, because they don't know him. He didn't come with a reputation behind him. But then, same show, the headliner might get up there, or a more known act might get up there, and he's gonna get the big introduction, the long, late, drawn out introduction. He has a bigger name. He's known. He may have a few records that are pretty known or whatever, and gets up there and just gives a half performance, just a subpar, less than average performance, man. Just no effort, no energy, man. Just don't even sound good performing his records, and everybody just now. Don't get me wrong, I understand. Hey man, look, when you see an artist, that person become a celebrity. They put out some hit music. Okay, you have that celebrity starstruck approach that some people have, but I'm just a guy who sees through a lot of that stuff, man. And I will be on the ride home going, yeah, it was a cool show, but that little dude who opened up, he killed it harder than the main act, because I'm gonna look at it for what it really is. So I was watching T.I. do a comedy show in New York. I was watching that clip because everybody was talking about it. And this was my first time watching him do a full set, of comedy. So I'm watching the show. So they said that, he had got booed off, not booed off the stage, but he got booed during his performance. So I'm watching, to see what happened. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, well, wait a minute. This is my opinion. This is not bad material. I'm listening to what he's saying. I mean, this stuff is funny to me. I'm listening to the material like, these are good jokes. You could tell that time was taken to craft the material and put it together. The premises of the jokes were good, and he was delivering it where he was confident, and people just start negatively reacting to it. So my theory is this, because I said this to myself. I said, well, man, you know what? If a known comedian got on that stage and said the exact same material that T.I. used that night, they'll be falling over in the aisles laughing and cracking up and rolling. I mean, they would. They just would. The material, to me, was not bad. It wasn't. It was good material to me. But the fact that people say, okay, well, this is a rapper, and now he's doing comedy, they already come in loaded up, ready to react negatively, ready to boo. See? Already ready, cocked and loaded. So you don't have a chance from the beginning, even when, like in my opinion, it's good material. So people will look at who it is, and then they will determine how they react to what it is the person is saying or doing. See, we do that on so many different levels. Like even in male-female relationships, men will tolerate certain behavior and certain treatment from a woman who's super, super, super attractive. Some men, not everybody. Super, super attractive, and a woman who may not be as attractive that he's dealing with, if she dares to come off at him the same way, he gonna flip out. He would never tolerate that. And women, the same thing. There's certain guys that can get away with saying and doing things to women, to certain women, that the lesser attractive guy, or the guy who's totally unattractive to her, she would never allow it. So it's like, it's not what's done, it's who do it. And we got to get out of that. We got to get to the point where everybody is analyzed and evaluated and looked at based on what it is. Is it good? Is it not? Not to say, well, who's there? Who's doing it? Oh, that's who's doing it? Oh, I know who that is. So I'm automatically going to act like it's just great. I'm automatically going to accept it. Nah. Take it for what it is. Because the superstar might lay an egg in my mind, but I'm not going to act like he just tore the roof off just because he's who he is or she's who she is. Like, nah, she laid an egg tonight. That was trash. Man, you can't, that was such and such. How you going to say? Because it was trash. See? Got to be realer than that, man. We don't play the big I, little you game in my world. Don't care who you are. You got to bring it. All right, man, it's your big brother, K-Rino. Y'all leave y'all comments below. Tell me what y'all think about this. And tune in to K-Rino Radio. If y'all are watching this video right now, at the time I'm making this video, K-Rino Radio will be airing in about 30 minutes from now. So y'all be sure to tune in to that. That's KPFT.org. KPFT.org. Tune in to the radio show. All right, man. Peace.